This is KB and welcome to Minecraft 1.14, where today we have to build an automatic pumpkin and melon farm. Now it's not gonna be super big and complicated because we just want to use it for trades, and with the new trading mechanics the dudes get locked after you trade a little bit, so we don't need a crazy amount of resources as well. But that means the first thing I need to do is get together all the resources I need for this project. And I made a little list. The technical things, I'll give you the exact numbers, but the building blocks, I'm just gonna grab as many as I need from it. Like the first thing is I wanna grab some oak, which I don't have. Will that be enough? Oh boy. I don't have basic oak. But we'll get that sorted. Let's grab the concrete. I'm gonna add some blue into this design. Gonna grab some glass. I'll grab the glass panes for now, but maybe I want to use full blocks. We need to check that out. Gonna get some redstone here. Hey, I've got 2 observers. That's a good start. Maybe just in case I'll grab 2 stacks. Then the dark oak. I'm gonna use dark oak. I'm growing it at the moment. We need some smooth stone, which I am actually smelting some up in the furnaces, as you can see. And they're almost done. Whoa, that was fast. Grab my iron. So let's grab maybe 3 stacks for now. I'm gonna prep my shulker box. We can add all of these things in there. The technical things, we'll put that side. There. Yes, so I'm just gonna continue, collect everything I need, and let's take a look at what you need for this build. And the bottom row is the technical things you do need, but the rest are just building blocks, and I just grabbed a lot of it, because I'm not sure how much I would need, but you do need 32 observers, 24 pistons, a bunch of redstone just to connect things up, 4 hoppers for the collection system with 4 chests, and then 2 trapdoors just to cover up the chests. Those are the technicals, you do need that, but the rest, you can choose your own designs and colors and the quantities. So you'll get an idea as you watch this video how much of that you would need. The last thing I do need is some glowstone, so let's quickly run to the nether, get some glowstone, and then we do need to figure out where we want to build it. And I actually think we can either do it here. I don't want to obstruct the portal too much. Maybe we just build it next to our flower farm there. We'll check that out in a second. Oh, while I see this dude, I am in 1.14.3, the pre-release 1, because I wanted to see if the problem with hitting these dudes was fixed. So when you hit them, they normally chase you, they hold a grudge, and when you come back to the overworld and go back to the nether, it's normally not that way anymore, but the bug is that they keep their grudge and keep chasing you, which then technically breaks your game, and the only way to fix it is to go into peaceful mode. So I haven't locked my difficulty yet because of that problem. Because I am going to have accidents where I hit these dudes in the nether and then it gives us the problem. But once I fix that, once they fix that, I'm gonna lock my game into normal mode. Quick pro tip. Use scaffolding in the nether to get glowstone. That is a brilliant way of using this. It's another reason to love scaffolding. I'm ready to build, and I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to build over on the portal side there. I thought that we should start integrating our builds into this village, because in the end I want it to be alive. I want villagers to be walking around and doing things. So I filled up the space at the back. I still need to measure out the size of this build. But yes, we're gonna build it over here. So let's grab our first blocks, some smooth stone, so I can measure this out. So the measurement you want is a 19 by 21 shape, and the longer side, the 21 side, is where the door will be. So I think we will have it like going across this way. No, 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 no. Let's have the long side going across like this, because we have a road up here, and then we can connect this road up to the door. That makes sense, right? And here's the hole that goes down to the mine shaft, which we still need to go explore completely, and maybe we can include the mine shaft into the village lore, which doesn't exist yet, but maybe we can do something with that. So let's measure this off. I'll have to start this side because we have space to dig away that side. Let's go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Need to take away a little bit of it. Counting with KB. There we go. Okay, that will be the measurement. So for the next phase, you can grab your, like I have light blue concrete. You'll see where I use it right now. Grab the observers, the pistons, and the redstone dust. Maybe with a water bucket, but you don't really need it immediately. But let's start with this one chamber, or the one side of this build, and I'm not really sure how to start and where to measure it off. But let's do this. Find the corner that's on the side that is 19 blocks. Then you count in by 1, 2, 3 blocks. Then just aim in that direction. Then you go in by 1, and over there you place your observer. Now it's not pointing the right direction though. I want it to be pointing that way. So again, from this corner block on the 19 side, you go 1, 2, 3 in, you go 1 place. Aiming that way, and then you just alternate with observer, piston, observer, piston, observer, piston, and another observer. So that will be the one side. And on this block, we will be planting things, which means we need water. So you can just do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gap for now, because there will be water running down that way. So we'll get back to that. Now just repeat that on the other side. So you will have your observers, 4 of them, and you'll have your pistons going like that. So now you can come to the back, and right behind all of your pistons, go ahead and place a building block, and over these, from the observers, you just go over all of them like that. Same on this side. And I don't even have pumpkins or melons at the moment, but let me demonstrate. The pumpkin plant will be growing over here, and once it updates to get a pumpkin grown on this block, there will be an update which will fire all of the pistons on this side, or on that one, or on that one, or on that one, and this way it will fire and destroy all of the pumpkins, sending most of them into the water stream, running to this way, the side where we will collect them into a chest. Won't be lossless, but that is the idea. So let me duplicate these. I want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these machines in this one space. So I'm gonna just duplicate these, and then I'll bring you back. We can add the rest of the things in. And that will do it for all of the technical things, and I'll quickly run through it again. You have a water stream in the middle. You skip one space where you can actually plant your seeds right in front of the observers. Then you have an observer, piston, observer, piston, observer, piston, observer. Because if you have pumpkins planted over there, when they grow, they'll fill that block with a pumpkin, and the piston will just break it off because of the update on this block, sending it down the water stream. And it's just straightforward by connecting a redstone line at the back like that. Now you can decide maybe so this will lead into chest there. So let's make all of this side pumpkins like that, and these ones. So you need 16 seeds on this side, and then this side we can make it all melon. So then melons will be filled into a chest here, and pumpkins into a chest there. Now as you can see, it's not very big and advanced, but this can always be duplicated up. We can build more of these chambers if we do need. So I'm gonna run it like this at first, and then if we do need more pumpkins and melons, we can update that. Hey, more pillagers. Sup, dudes? How you doing? Yeah, so that is technically this build. All you need to do is cover up these sides so the pumpkins and melons don't shoot here or grow on this side. And that does it for the build. So the next part is just to add in the extraction system. The collection system, rather. So let's do that quickly. We want hoppers, we want chest, and we'll just get the trapdoors as well. And we come here, right underneath the water. You want to take blocks away, and we can place a chest like that, and just hoppers straight into that chest. So then, if anything is sent into the water system, it will go into that chest. Now, I'll just go ahead and probably to the inside, just add another chest. Question is, can I cover you up and open the chest? No. So we'll just need to half slab that with the oak we're going to use. But then on this side, I'll just do that so we can cover up. Later, this will make sense once we have all of our different... I'll take it away for now. So that's collection for the pumpkins. Let's get collections for the melons. Or is this pumpkins this side? I already forgot. But it's all good. You can hear these update because the plants are growing. That's how you know the system is actually working. And that's collection. So that is the system completed. It's ready, it will roll, it will grow and do its things. You can bone meal these to speed it up. But that will be it. So now we can go ahead and decorate this, and I'll start off by adding oak into these center parts just to fill it in. The oak floor is in, and now we can just... I have slabbed on top of the chest. We can just add in some trapdoors so we can actually access the chest at the bottom. And I don't know if we need a bigger chest than that. I don't know if it's gonna grow more than that. Then we can go ahead on the other side from observer to observer. Take all of that away, because I want to add in some more of the blue. So I'll go ahead and go around with that. And then on top of that, we're gonna add some... I decided to go with full block white stained glass. Add a double layer like that, because over these things we also want to add glass like that. Because you need to enclose this chamber to make sure... Oh, I don't have silk touch with me. To make sure nothing shoots over. So surround it like that, and I just want this little blue touch, and we'll sacrifice that, dude. No one saw it. Hey, I do have silk touch. Okay, so let's repeat that on this side. Add a too high layer right around all of these chambers like that. So the next thing I want to do is just connect 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Connect these dudes up just to have my frame on the outside. And bring you down there because the door will be there, just to keep a space there. Bring you. So this is now just decor. I'm just doing some decor things. And I do have a design in mind. For once, I'm actually prepared for a build. So the next thing I want to do is add some spruce in. I forgot to add this to my shulker box at the start, but it is something I do want to add. Just a trim around the glass parts with the... Oof, look at that. Already getting there. So yes, as I said, I'm just adding trim around the glass parts where the windows technically are on the sides. And then we're gonna have some dark oak on that side. The stripped dark oak, I think, is the variant I'm using. And then the roof itself will be smooth stone slabs. And that is pretty much most of the design. So let's get the roof in. Now with the roof in, we just need to add the last bits of wall in and the glowstone. I just placed torches for now because we don't want things to spawn in here. So what I want to do is, I want to do something like, let's just do that with there, something like that, and then we make sure it's stripped. Yes. And then on the side, it will be the other way around. So let's just do that, like this. That will be the detail work on the sides. Was it straight like that? Up, that. Strip that dude. Obviously we're gonna take these off because on the sides we're doing different designs. So on the sides we will have an alternating pattern, creating this cool texture in it. Like that. And that will do it for the design. It does need a little bit of lighting, and I do want to add a little bit of lighting here and there. And I like these lanterns, and this will give you a nice look. So if you pass by this area, you'll see this place and like, ooh, that looks nice. What is this? And it kind of showcases the redstone of this build as well, which I do like. And oh, I don't have a block for that. Get you there, so we can remove you. So we need to add lighting in, but before I do that, I want to quickly get into these places and make sure all of these dudes are grown, so we can actually get it running. And I'm curious to see if it already has loot for us, resources, which we can quickly check. But then I want to just node. Did I just... Oh, I'll have to fix that one. We already have pumpkins, so it's running. Do we have melons? We have melons. And there at least you can see it's running. Now we just need to do some lighting in here, because we don't want torches, because torches are ugly. So yes, finalizing. It should be there. It shouldn't be there. Looting it. It should be on this one. And that. I should have done lighting already. I'll finish these touches. But yes, basically, that is how this farm operates. We can oh, that's the slab. We can't give you. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. At least you saw how this dude runs. And it's very basic simple, because we don't need Psycho Advanced at this point of the game. Because you can only trade that much with these dudes anyway. We need to build more farms. So basically it means you need a variety of farms if you really want to trade with the traders. We need to get back in there though. And that's why we don't need to be building super psycho crazy big builds. These type of farms can actually do it. Let's have one last look at how this dude looks on the outside, if I can find my bearings. Hey, Mr. Zombie. Yes, that's how it looks. Very good looking build, but that is going to do it for this episode. I hope this helps someone to build a very basic, simple melon pumpkin automated farm. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a like, and if you like what I'm producing, you're welcome to subscribe. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.